enough of danger and people on the street.
Alright, what's up YouTube? This right here is kale. And kale is a type of green. I'm chopping the kale up and de-stemming it. I'm going to remove the stem all the way up, and then I'm just basically cutting it. And what we're going to make is called a kale salad. I saw actually a video by somebody else on YouTube. I'm going to probably do my own little twist on it, but I've seen a couple YouTubers do it, and it looks like a really interesting salad. I don't like cooked kale with greens. Usually I like greens, but I like collard greens are my favorite. But I've had a mix of kale with other typical soulful southern greens, and I don't know, I don't like the flavor, so I'm going to try it as a salad and see how it looks, because it looked delicious in the video. I'll show you more what we're going to do later, but right now we're working on the kale, and then we'll be doing some avocado, onion, and I think there might be tomato. Well, there's going to be tomato in mine because I like tomato on a salad. And then we make a dressing out of lemon juice, and I'm going to actually do lemon and lime juice mixed together for my dressing. And I may do seasoning of it, and I'm thinking about using a seasoning called Herbes de Provence. Some garlic, I like garlic, and some red chili pepper if I can. Alright, so there's a big bowl of kale. I have a big bowl in the kitchen. Here is my lemon juice. I got y'all at my desk because I'm watching a video and doing my preparations. So I basically use my lemon squeezer, and I like pulp, so I put the pulp in there after squeezing my lemons. I did 2 lemons for that. I might not use all that juice, but I did 2 lemons for it. Here's my chopped up avocado. Now some people use a full tomato. I'm probably gonna use those little tomatoes in there. I got from the farmer's market. I did a ripe avocado. Ripe, you don't want it overly ripe. You want it just like it's semi-soft, not like what you want to make guacamole with. You could do limes. I got limes. I'm gonna use a purple onion here in a minute. Put that in, and maybe make a little garlic. Whip it in a cup and mix up my stuff and see what I think. Alright, so I have poured the lime juice on, or the lemon juice. You can use lime juice, whichever one. I poured that on, and I mixed the kale in. I might put some more kale in here because I want a lot more in the kitchen without a whole head of kale. I'm going to be adding flavorful sea salt, coarse black pepper. This right here, Herbes de Provence. And then I'm going to add crushed pepper. And you guys season how you want. I don't give measurements, but I tell you how I measure. I usually cover the circular area with seasoning. That usually tells me that my food is seasoned enough, then I mix it. That usually tells me the measurements. I don't normally measure. And then I'll add the rest in. Y'all can show you more. Seasoning on top. And you see a lot of the red pepper with the black pepper in there. I did a pinch of the Herbes de Provence. Herbes de Provence has a lavender. It's kind of like what I consider I use it a lot in pasta sauce. So it has more of a lavender flavor, but you can also season meat with it. It's phenomenal. I picked it up at a Middle Eastern restaurant years ago, and locally found Herbes de Provence at my local Cost Plus. But this is, I put a little pinch of Herbes de Provence all the way around it like that. You know, I just took about 2 fingers and pinched it and put it around there. Not a lot, but you can definitely smell the fragrance of it. Herbes de Provence has like oregano, lavender, man, there's a lot of different seasonings in it, but it's phenomenal. My salt, I just put enough salt around there, but I'm using the flavorful gray sea salt. There's different salts, you know, guys, step outside your zone. I'm a big person on flavor, and a lot of times we're raised with one thing, and we don't step outside our zone. So step outside your zone and try something different. This is flavorful gray sea salt. I actually found this salt in Cost Plus as well, and I like to try new things. So salt is salt. I've tried the pink Himalayan salt, and I'm going to be ordering some more salts. If you guys are looking for a place to order different flavored salts, Amazon.com has a really good selection. If you don't have maybe like a Cost Plus in your area and you just want to have it shipped home. I'm going to put a little garlic on here too. I buy this kind of garlic usually. I like mine already done. It's already soaked in an olive oil. Or you can do spice world. I'm low on the other one in spice world. And this is a chopped garlic, which I prefer chopped garlic. You can get crushed. They usually have crushed too. But I keep mine just pre-prepared, I know. But a lot of times it's soaking in the olive oil, which that's fine. As long as they're not doing too much with it. There's no preservatives on this one. It's garlic and olive oil, water. And that's pretty much it. So they're not doing too much healthy stuff with it, which I like. Anyway, I'll show you more here in a minute. I'm going to be putting in the avocados. And we're going to do what you call massaging, which is you're going to massage the avocados in, which kind of build up like a, because we've already put the lemon juice on it, it builds up kind of like, it makes it more like a dressing inside the salad that you do. You're not going to squeeze too hard. You're just going to kind of blend, lightly massage. Anyway, right, so the avocado has been added. I'm going to just take my hands in here and do a little, just got all the seasoning. You can see some of the juice from the bottom from the lemon. And I'm just going to massage it a little bit. Again, you don't want overly ripe avocado, and you just want to massage enough. Just do that. The kale can be a tough thing too. So I actually left my kale in the refrigerator for a couple of days until it got a little wilty. And this is curly kale, and I guess there's different types of kale. But I did this, and it looks pretty good. I'm trying to change some of my eating habits. I gotta lose weight. So, and my blood pressure has gone up. So, I still do meats, but I usually stay away from, I don't do ground beef, because our ground beef, unless it is organic or something that I know is from like a natural processing center, I won't do ground beef. Jamie Oliver did a show. You guys can catch that on Hulu. I'll see if I can do a clip for you. We talked about how badly processed our ground beef is here in the U.S. and what they do to ground beef, and it's pretty gross. So, yeah, me and ground beef. I usually do ground turkey, ground chicken, things of that nature. But I do wild ground meats, like ground boar, things like that somebody maybe have put together in Colorado where they hunt. I'll do those kind of meats. It goes back to more man's original kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to add tomatoes next and onion. Show that next. Onions on top. You see the chopped onions, and you're going to do the tomatoes. I usually can do the tomatoes first and the onions. It's up to you. I just decided. I used half of a purple onion to cut it up to your desire, but I think that's enough for that. I still got more kale in the kitchen, as I said. Here's the water. Here's the bag. Here's the water moving. And this onion in the water. And I leave it in the Ziploc. And it'll be in there for about maybe a week, 2 weeks. And I've left them in there, I don't know, about a couple weeks sometimes. I forget I have them. Go back in there. And if the water starts looking cloudy, just drain it and put new water on it. But do not use seep water. Use purified or drinking water. One of my favorite things is Mr. George Foreman. I don't feel like grilling outside. It's hot. Sorry, got a steak on here right now. I'm going to do that with my kale salad because I'm going to eat it. So that's what I'm having. I'm going to show y'all the kale salad here in a minute. That's the kale salad in the bowl ready to go. I'll show you the plating in a minute. And I've already tasted it. It's pretty damn good. I was going to add some olives to it. Some people use olives. I like green olives. I like Kalamata olives too. But I'm going to keep the olives out because I already like the taste that I got. I may add a little bit of a crunch to it with the salad thing that my niece likes. And it's not organic, but I like it. You can use regular nuts, pine nuts, other stuff you can add in here. I've seen people use candied walnuts in this. Whatever you like. Alright, peace. There's my plate. You guys can see it. The salad looks gorgeous. There's a steak. It's not my typical steak. Later on, I'll show you guys some steaks I do here in Arizona called a cowboy steak and a special season I make. Rub. But there it is. It's a kale salad and a George Foreman steak. Hope you guys have a blessed day. And you can do the kale salad all as a meal in itself if you want. You're welcome to do that. But the flavor is something very unique. I'm happy I tried it. I actually saw it on another YouTube video. And it's amazing. And Hillary's over here grunting. Anyway, peace.